Every day, millions of people hear economic news, inflation reports, employment numbers, retail sales data, consumer confidence surveys, stock market updates, and while all of that information is important, there is something many people don't realize. Some of the biggest companies in America often see economic changes before everyone else does. Not because they have a crystal ball, not because they can predict the future, but because they are watching things the average person never sees. They see consumer behavior in real time. They see spending patterns. They see demand rising and falling. They see customers becoming more confident or more cautious. And those signals often tell businesses far more about the economy than headlines do. That's why many executives spend less time focusing on predictions and more time focusing on what their customers are actually doing. Because businesses know something important. The economy isn't just numbers, it's behavior. And behavior often changes before official data catches up. Take consumer spending as an example. Many of the largest companies in America process millions of transactions every day. Retailers see what people are buying. Restaurants see how often customers are eating out. Airlines see travel demand. Technology companies see purchasing trends. Subscription businesses see cancellation rates. These companies don't have to wait months for reports. They're watching the economy unfold in real time. When customers start pulling back, businesses notice. When people begin spending more freely, businesses notice that too. And often these changes appear long before they become major news stories. Another thing businesses know is that consumers rarely change all at once. Economic shifts usually begin gradually. At first, people may delay larger purchases. They may skip certain upgrades. They may become more price-conscious. Then those behaviors spread. Over time, what starts as a small change becomes a larger trend. Businesses understand this process because they observe it every day. They know that economic changes often start quietly. That's why many companies pay close attention to small behavioral shifts that most people never notice. Another insight businesses have is that confidence matters almost as much as income. Two consumers with similar financial situations may behave completely differently. One may feel optimistic and spend freely. The other may feel uncertain and become cautious. The difference is confidence. And businesses monitor confidence constantly, not just through surveys, but through actual behavior, how often people shop, what products they buy, how much they spend, how frequently they travel. These actions reveal how consumers feel about the future. And businesses know that confidence can influence the economy just as much as economic conditions themselves. Companies also understand that not all consumers are behaving the same way. One of the biggest economic trends in recent years has been the growing divide between different groups of consumers. Some households continue spending aggressively. Others are becoming much more careful. This creates a complicated environment for businesses. A company may see strong demand in one category while seeing weakness in another. A retailer may sell more premium products while simultaneously seeing growth in discount offerings. The economy often contains multiple stories at the same time. Businesses recognize this. That's why they rarely rely on one indicator when evaluating economic conditions. Another thing businesses know is that uncertainty changes behavior quickly. Consumers don't need to experience financial hardship before becoming cautious. Sometimes uncertainty alone is enough. If people become concerned about future expenses, job security, or economic conditions, they may begin adjusting spending habits immediately. Businesses understand this relationship. That's why executives pay close attention to sentiment, not just economic reality, because perception can influence behavior, and behavior drives the economy. Technology companies have learned another important lesson. Consumer expectations are changing faster than ever. People want convenience, speed, personalization, and value. What satisfied customers a few years ago may not satisfy them today. Businesses know that adapting to changing expectations is critical. Failing to recognize shifts early can be costly. That's why companies invest heavily in data, analytics, and consumer insights. They're constantly searching for signals about what customers want next, and those signals often reveal broader economic trends. Another thing businesses understand is that resilience has become increasingly important. For years, many companies optimized operations for efficiency. The goal was maximizing output while minimizing costs. Today, businesses are thinking differently. Recent disruptions showed how quickly conditions can change. Supply chains can break, demand can shift, costs can rise, unexpected challenges can emerge. As a result, companies are investing more heavily in resilience. They want flexibility, backup plans, stronger foundations, and greater ability to adapt. This shift reflects something businesses know about the economy. Volatility may not be temporary, it may be the new normal. That realization is influencing decisions across corporate America. Perhaps the biggest thing businesses know about the economy is that adaptability matters more than prediction. Most executives understand that forecasting the future has become increasingly difficult. Consumer behavior changes quickly, technology evolves rapidly, markets move fast. Trying to predict every outcome is nearly impossible.